I forgot. You guys don't ever get to see the backyard. Well, not really. Today, something special. And we're gonna need that black table to be able to do it. The way it looks outside, I'm not sure this is gonna work out. But this is gonna be the place where we're gonna paint the hood. Just in case. So this is what we got to work with. Imagine you pop that open and that's how it looks like. It's kind of gross. So what we're gonna do is we're not gonna paint match, but we're gonna use a duplicate color white and then hit it with the gloss. So hopefully after we strip this paint and sand it a little bit, when we lift it up, it'll look fresh. So this is where we're at. I've taped up the specs that come, that little safety restraint. I put tape around the edges just in case. I haven't cleaned the actual hood yet, so bear with me. I'm gonna use alcohol. I know that everyone else uses like acetone, I think, so that the paint will stick. At this point, I don't have acetone and I'm not trying to go to the store. For me, since I'm not trying to do it professionally, I'm just trying to get it knocked out. I'll have an opportunity to repaint the whole car, engine bay included, interior included when it's gutted. But at this point right now, I just want something that looks appealing to the eye, better than what it was right now before. Like this, half Midori green, half whatever this is. Fire? I don't know. Alright, so that's alcohol. This is the paintbrush. And all I'm gonna do is go through every section. It'll take some time to dry, but the main point being is that the surface will be clean. So this is what it looks like after the first coat, first can. So can you believe that this took more than one can? I'm already on my second can, same shit. But you can see like this side and the middle is not done. There's some spots that are still black. I don't know how. There's not a lot of overspray. I don't see anything, so that's good. I haven't laid the clear yet. But when you think about it, going through a whole can and then you're on to the next can, kind of sucks. So this is the second coat. I can still see some little blemishes. But at this point, what we're doing is we're letting the paint cure. I'm not gonna put some clear coat until it's probably about 30 minutes as recommended. Letting it sit right here in the sun. So, looks pretty good though. Looks way better than it did before. I'm gonna try to see if I can figure out how to do the before and after, like right next to each other so that you guys could see that. But for the most part, this was definitely a really good investment. I haven't even spent 15 bucks yet. 2 cans at like, I think $6, $7 a pop. That's literally all I had. I already had the tape. I mean, I already had the alcohol to clean the surface. So next plan is to put tape all across here. Take this off, take this off, put paper all across here, all the way through here, tape it all the way through there and paint this. Okay, so I totally messed up. That is before, this is after, but I'm out of paint. Well, there's a little bit. Hopefully it works. Just enough. I could always paint those black pieces again, so I wasn't worried about those. I want to paint these. We'll see what's up. Maybe I'll take those off and paint them. And then last that I'm gonna paint is this right here. I don't know when I'm gonna paint it because I'm gonna take off the headlights. That's easy. Take off the radiator, put paper all the way through, and just paint the top of it. Pull the bumper off, paint the front of it, and then that's it. I'm gonna try to get as much of this as I can that's visible, and everything else leave it. I already sprayed the clear. It's been sitting for about 30 minutes, maybe. Looks way better. I guess we won't really know until it's in the car how it looks. But for the most part, it looks pretty good. Looks way better than it was. It's like one of those things where I don't think it could be whiter. Like, I really don't think another coat of paint would have just made the paint thicker. That's how I feel. But the clear, I think another coat of clear would have really made it pop, because I can see that some spots are like really glossy and then other spots aren't so glossy, like in here and actually in all the little crevices, but everything, the pillars, the edges, the top is really glossy. I guess we got to see, because it says, so the instructions actually say to put the hood on and then run it for 20 minutes, then let it sit for 30 minutes, run it for 20 minutes, and let it sit for 30 minutes, and then drive it for running temperature for 30 minutes, and then it should be good to go. But I could also just leave it out here in the sun for the rest of the day. Depends. I think that I'd like to try it with it on, but I'm gonna definitely have to let it dry for a couple hours first before I even think about touching it and moving it. I guess that we could take these off and let it be the real test of how it looks. You can still see the green. I guess oh shoot, I'm pulling off the clear, or I'm pulling off some kind of sticker that's over it. I guess because of the heat. Because of the heat it came off. Can you see the plastic lifting up? So that bright ass green right there. Oh well. Guess I gotta live with it. And then that means that this is unprotected. So I'm gonna have to spray clear over there. Just way cleaner, right? Just right there, that's cleaner. Now imagine when I paint this white, how that shit's gonna pop. The black, even though it's not that good, even though the black on the engine bay is not good, not great, if this was white, the head, valve cover, all the blue accents would pop like crazy. That shit looks good. I like it. I'm excited about it. I'm glad I put the work in today, used my whole day to do it. Now I just need to paint this white, and I think I'm done until I completely do the changeover on the engine bay. I think we're done. Oh, and then I also installed the spark plug wires. I figured that you guys didn't need to see me install them because it's pretty self-explanatory. Even if you take off one at a time, you'll be good. If you know the order, then you can just take them all off, put them all back on. So now I have to run the car. I don't know if you can see right there, that little strip. I'm gonna use touch-up paint instead of spraying it, so that I can just get exactly where I want to get that white again. So after I do the touch-up paint white, I think it'll look great. The whole thing will be like flawless, or in better condition than it was before. And then